and all along the road they have these natural springs. They'll pound a pipe into it as a natural seat, and then they'll have a giant horse trough below it. And that way all the horses riding around the road can just get a drink as they're going along the trails and the roads. And you can have a fresh water source for camping.
Found a little snake. Going in the tree.
You don't know what you'll encounter out here. Wild horses, buffalo.
Oh, well, we're on the other side of Bumping Lake right now, and this is a path that's not well traveled, and we see some sandbars along, and we think it's a good prospect to look at because of the water's edge in comparison to the wood line. And then it's not we are on the opposite side of where the mud flats are, and we think it's a good opportunity to just check out what's coming on, what's maybe visiting. So we heard a lot of bugling over here on this side that one night. So let's keep going.
Getting up is often challenging.
Come here, let's just film it because maybe it got wet and someone, I don't know, but you know, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't make that bit. I can't make.
You guys found that.
I can't make that deep of a track. I mean, even when stomping, I can't even do that.
Yeah.
And just curious. Let's see if it follows the same trend. Let's see if it follows the same trend again.
It looks long and narrow.
Slightly coming down. 13, 14-ish.
And then across.
There's a indentation right there, so you would think if it is possible, what, a right strike?
How deep across at its widest?
6.5.
Yeah.
Ballpark.
Could be.
Ballpark. 14. It was 14.
Narrow at the heel though.
Yeah, 14 right here, and I'm not counting this part because that's a little bit of a slide. But I can't make that.
No,
It would have to be extremely wet if I did
buck
it.
50. I can't.
This is pretty neat right here. It's like the trail. Like the trail looks like it just goes. Looks like it goes right into the rock field, but it then disappears. But there should be a trail there nonetheless. Really, 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 really neat. Ain't this kind of pretty neat here. Look at this.
And there's still a trail.
Yeah. You know, you could just sit up in the wood line and just watch. And who is going to be able to get to you? No one. Nice walking stick. Someone might have a walking stick. Definitely don't want to make a mistake here, because it would hurt if you came crashing down on a knee or twist an ankle. It would definitely hurt. That's for sure.
Could be. Colors coming.
Yeah. Look at the hobbit area over there. I mean, just pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty neat looking. I see that little tunnel halt.
Yeah.
With
that
all
little,
the colors.
That little tunnel thing. Right there.
It's beautiful.
All right, we're going to pause the video right here, and we're going to talk about some of the next upcoming clips right here. But basically, if you remember back to episode 1, where we had taken the FLIR footage and we had filmed that hot spot that was across the lake. So we knew the elk were out there bugling, but we didn't know what it was, because it was, you know, it was pretty far away. It was just a hot spot that was consistent, and it seemed like it was moving around. So we didn't know for sure if it was elk or herd elk or possibly a suspect Bigfoot over there, but whatever it was pretty large. So after a couple of days, basically Penny, Beata, and myself had decided to go explore across the lake and go have a look and possibly see if we could see anything that was on the other side of the lake, in and around where we had the FLIR footage. So we're coming down the trail, and we get to this point right here, and we had heard some things off and on in the area, but it was a little breezy, so we didn't really know for sure sometimes. But as I got to this one spot, I had heard something that was just this sound that I'm familiar with, and it was up above us. And so I got the camera in operation and zoomed in up there real quick, and basically the camera catches what looks like an object that's being tossed laterally. So we're going to play it and slow it down in various speeds so you'll be able to see it in a little better detail. So the first clip will be regular speed, and here it comes. And as I pan, trying to get the hands on the rec buttons to start the zoom, so I zoom up, and here it comes, and there it goes, and we're going to show it again at slower speed. All right, so we're zooming in again, and there it goes, something's being tossed again. And you know, I don't really know when I looked at it in more detail. I'm like, man, is that a rock or is that an object? Didn't really know. I looked around to see if I could see anything behind the tree or in the bushes back up in there, but I can't see anything moving at all. So here it comes, and this will be stabilized and use software stabilization. So camera starts to pan, and here it comes. And there it goes, and it flies, comes down, and there it finishes. And so that's pretty much it. So as the camera goes ahead and pulls off and I finish the scan, you can rest assured there is more than likely there is one up in that bunch of trees back up in there. I looked at it very carefully, and you know, and I just can't see any movement. If anybody does see movement, please comment on the video. But I'm pretty confident there was one back up in there. Could have been more than one. Don't know for sure. But it just goes to show you how these rock slides. We need to pay attention more to these rock slides, and they could be up there watching you.
And I whooped a few times.
I heard something. I
Make
heard
it
something.
just now. Do it again. Penny hope. Hope. Do hope.
Doop! And I whooped a few times.
I heard something. I
Make
heard
it
something.
just now. Do it again.